Alright, reporting to you live from the future on the new phone. As you can see, I'm on 16 by 9 versus 9 by 16, but I apologize about that because I haven't had a phone since Christmas. It is now, I don't know, almost the third week of January, and I've gotten some things done, as you can clearly see. Say hello to the new build. Now, I'm not neglecting the old build. That one's still going on, but in the meantime, between time, I really had to put the daily down. So, yeah, I needed something else to get me going. Now, with that being said, let me just show y'all real quick what I'm working with. Currently got 162 on the dash. Got to choke it a little bit while I start it. Oh yeah, let me turn the idle up too. Almost forgot. Okay. Turn it up a little bit more, because it'll stay running. Okay. That's the one thing. Cold starts. Okay. Let me try to choke it again. Yeah, that's better. Cool. So, this is Project KP Mini 300. Yeah, as you can hear, it's chooching directly from the head because, this is the KP 150 exhaust. That bolt isn't in. Still got to get that in. But, yeah, I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. But, I mean, it runs and rides. It needs a little bit of things, whereas the daily needs all the fucking things. So, I'd rather deal with this little bit than all that. So, yeah. I've been riding this for the past, I don't know, 2-3 days. But with that being said, I'm just gonna, get on with the build part of the video. So, yeah, enjoy the video. This is gonna be a long one, only because it's a culmination of all the days of me doing the work on it. Still don't got a new phone yet, but I'm getting started. So you're gonna get the 9 by 16, not the 16 by 9. But yeah, I'm just actually showing y'all. This is actually 4-valve, 300 cc's, 5-speed, ZS175FMN. So, for those who have been asking me which one is it, this is the exact one, and I've been saying it for a minute because this is what I was told it was. Now, I got a couple parts that I need to actually order for it. I want to get a carburetor for it, a FCR. I still don't know what size I want to get, but I got an intake right here that I'm actually about to give a shot out on it to see if that fits. But realistically right now, because at the time I purchased this engine, I didn't have two. I'm trying to figure out which bike am I going to put it on. The bike I originally bought it for with the blown engine, or the bike with 10 miles. Realistically, I'm leaning towards this bike. It only has 10 miles, but I got a title for this bike. So a part of me is like, I don't know. Realistically, I'm leaning towards this one because 10 miles. But yeah, I'm actually get started. Like I said though, ZS175FMN, 4-valve, 300 cc. All right, so I decided to go with the 10-mile bike. Like I said, this is only going to be the 9 by 16 versus the 16 by 9, only because this is the phone that I'm typically recording on. But either way, got the engine out of the 10-mile bike. Honestly, I don't even know what time it is. I want to say it took me about an hour and a half, realistically. Got them out side by side. So the main difference is you can see it all in the jug. Like that one is almost twice the size because it's a 300 and that's a 150. But I'm assuming they have the same stroke, only because the height of them is the same. So it's just a different bore, same stroke. Now, I was testing out the bracket to see the fitment on this engine. Now, the only thing is I'm gonna have to like cut this just so I can put a bigger washer on here so it'll actually bolt up to the top. It'll go through the bottom, but for the top, it doesn't actually align up to it like this one does, obviously. But other than that, I mean, so far it's looking like it's gonna just bolt right in. It's looking like it's gonna bolt right in. I think I did make the right choice as far as the engine goes. I gotta change this because I kept that one actually on the bike itself. This one can just get plugged directly up, but the difference is this one I'm not gonna be using the black and red wire. It's just like on this bike that I'm actually using the KP harness on. So with this one, I just don't use the black and red from the engine itself. But the harness is actually, where is it at? The harness is 4-pin. So, all right, if I can just get this out. I need to get some gas for this bike too. This is the one that I was gonna turn into the daily real quick while I waited for the engine, but the engine came in and now I'm pulling it out. But yeah, it's 2 yellows, the green and the blue. Well, the green and white and blue and white. So that's the 2 yellows, the green and white, the blue and white. So the only one you don't use is the black and red, right? So I just gotta actually, I got connectors. Yeah, I'm gonna actually change the connector on it. And yeah, actually no, I shouldn't have to. Think I could depin these, depin the 2 yellows and use this connector, or actually that one, because that's the bad engine. Yeah, that's the bad engine. I'm gonna use that connector. And then yeah, I could just give these bullets. That's nothing. But yeah, side by side. 4 valve, 2 valve, 300, 150. Damn. Damn. Anyway, yeah, let me get back to work. I'm making good progress in such short time. It's only 10:30. And I got the engine in. It's not fully bolted in. I was able to get the bottom one in. The top one right here, I'm gonna have to make a little L bracket that goes from here down here. So as long as I can make a little L or get a little L bracket made, whatever the case is, I can actually mount it up right here. But I had to actually cut the stock bracket and then drill a new hole for it. But yeah, just for the, what is this, forward upper hole. The bottom one is fine. Those 2 are fine. They're still loose right now. But I just need to get this one mounted up, which realistically, for me to get it started, I don't really need that one mounted. I can actually come back to that another day. And how the fuck did my box fall? Ah, shit, the wind. Anyway, god damn it. I ain't even noticed that till just now. But yeah, got the engine in. And it's looking clean so far. So far it's looking clean. Gotta get the sprocket on, gotta tighten everything. Like I said though, this one bolt right here, I'm gonna have to come back to that another day because I might end up just lopping this part off, and like I said, just yeah, using the L bracket, put a washer in between the bracket and the engine, and yeah. But this is what the ZS175FMN looks like in the KP. Almost done. This can get plugged up directly. I just got to change this, and then I got to give the ground on the back of the starter and the power to the front of the starter. And yeah, that's about it. Like I said, with this, I'm gonna end up thinking about depinning it because the yellow was already like that. Depinning it and taking the harness off of that engine because that's a bad engine. That one's good. That one's good. That one's bad. So I'm gonna end up taking the connector off of there for the yellows, and then I'm gonna just end up doing bullet connectors on the blue and green. And that red wire, I'm gonna just I'm gonna do something with that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna leave it off. I'm not gonna use it. I'm only gonna use the 4 that it requires. At least the bike. All right. Time check. It's 11:40. Last time I did a time check, it was 10:30. So I'm making progress. At this point, I'm just recording for documentation purposes for myself. Now, ran into a few snags. There is the, where the fuck did I put it? Foot peg, kickstand. Now, for me to resolve that issue, I'm just gonna go with rear sets. Okay, so that's one issue. Problem solved. But that's actually a 2-part issue because there's the kickstand. I was looking into something else. It was actually supposed to be a center stand for this. So, I don't know. But shipping on that shit costs like, I don't even remember. It's fucking crazy, but I can get it in like a month. That's the only fucking thing. There's that. The exhaust. So, on the frame right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that part out. How am I gonna tackle that? So, I'm gonna probably end up hammering it in some more. But I'm gonna probably have to pull the engine out to do that. So, I don't know. There's that. The clutch, I was having issues with this. I don't know. It just feels loose. Like, it feels very loose. Like, I've had to put this spring on just because, like, on this one, I can't move it by hand really. Like, mind you, I want hydraulic with that one, but that's a different story. This one's stock, right? Stock. I can't move it. So yeah, I'm confused over there. What's going on with that? I'm hoping I don't have to actually take the cover off and adjust it, because that's the only way to actually adjust it is by taking the fucking cover off. So yeah, there's that. I am getting spark. So I got a new type of CDI. Pretty sure you just seen that come on. Yeah. I could tune it on the fly. Anyway, I was testing out. This is actually the fourth. This is the fourth CDI that I'm actually using, which is actually a good thing that I have all these parts to do the test that I'm doing. I originally wasn't going to use the CDI that came with it, but I tried it. It's AC CDI. It blew the fuse immediately. Cool. Put the stock one back in. The stock one didn't work. I tried this one. This one wasn't working, so that's 3. And then I ended up going with this one. How did I know they weren't working? Because I wasn't getting spark. Right, so now I'm getting spark. Sounds like bubbles. Not yet, but you know, I kind of want to hear that sound. Yeah, so I got the exhaust, got the foot pegs and kickstand. think I'm gonna have to figure out the clutch and what else? Happy New Year. What else is it? I think this is, oh yeah, the sprocket. So the sprocket, that's a no, I'm lying. That's a 520. That's a 520. 13 tooth. So I'm gonna have to do a 520 conversion on here. I'm gonna just have to figure out what rear sprocket I can go with. But other than that, I put some gas in it. Well, I gotta go get some gas to put in it, and I'm pretty sure it should start up and just make the bubbly sound. Yeah, I just gotta figure out exhaust, chain, well, and drive, foot placement, and kickstand. And I think that's it. Yeah. Oh wait, no. And yeah, clutch. Definitely got to look into the clutch, because I don't like the fact that I really got to look into that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I got to do this mount right here too. So there's a few things. This doesn't actually. I'm not gonna say it doesn't seem like it's mandatory, because the more mounts the better. But I mean, it's holding for now, so it is what it is. I'm actually not even like trying to do this on purpose. I just put the bolt in just so I didn't lose the bolt. That's all this is. But it kind of clamped that. Anyway, yeah, now it's sparking. Yeah, it's just gonna be foot placement. Where the fuck am I gonna put my feet at? Where am I gonna kick it down? I can get fucking spacers to run the footrest and kickstand and shit, but I don't know. Anyway, that just leaves me with, I think, some room. I think I can actually knock this off because I don't have the EGR. Once again, this is the frame with 10 miles on it. Yeah, I decided to swap the new bike. 10 miles. It is a 7 of 2023. So yeah, July 2023 bike with a 300 in it already. Shit, part of me wants to go get some gas so I could try to get it started, but it's gonna be the exhaust. I don't know if it's gonna actually. It should start. I'm tired. I'm tired, yeah. Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm about to do though, because either way, I gotta walk this bike back over. I should leave this battery. I gotta take the other one. Whatever. Yeah, just cleaning up. What time is it? It is 2:32. The engine has been in since like, I don't know, like 12:30. I just been doing like fitment and shit, you know, because 300 and a 150 frame, but it's almost like it belongs in here. That's the funny part. Yeah. I'm trying to think, was there anything else? Only thing I used from that box was just the engine. Oh yeah, and the boot. I used the boot. Engine, boot, and I think that's it. All right. I want to hear it start. Hey, I heard that though. I just need some gas and this bitch gonna fire right the fuck up. So yeah, let me get me some gas, and then yeah. I need to figure out the few little things, but I mean, look, shit. I got it in. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, because you know, fitment. Still got to figure out exhaust and whatever. But yeah, don't worry about that. Okay. I should put the plastics on too. All I got to do is put gas in it. Realistically, I don't think I need anything else under the plastics. So I just want to let y'all know what the plug. Only thing I didn't use was the red, well, the black and red, which is this wire right here. Everything else I just depinned off of this one so I can use the connector, right? And yeah, so y'all heard it. It took me less than a day to get it started. Now I should move on to this one. Like, I gotta get back to this one for real. That just lets me know that this is gonna be good. The bueno. Yes, that's actually fire right there. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go get some fucking gas, or not. I gotta figure out. I gotta order some shit for this. I'm gonna need some rare sets, maybe spacers, so I can figure out the fucking kickstand, and gotta figure out exhaust. Oh yeah, and chain, and sprocket, chain and sprocket. All right. Good news though. Good news. Okay. She just needs gas. She just needs gas. I got it running. Got it running. Woo! This one's gonna be fucking fun too. All right, so I gotta figure out exhaust, because I just have to actually get the flange past here so I can actually fully mount it. Then it's also the angle of the exhaust, and I was in the middle of trying to figure out lining up my fucking foot peg, but I have to bring it lower because of the brake. So I gotta bring it even lower. That's a socket. I gotta go even lower than that. But 300 running. God damn, that shit loud as fuck. Oh my God. Hold up. I'm gonna hold the muffler on. Okay. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fucking fun. This one's gonna be fun. man. That's gonna be fucking fun. Hey, yo, that's gonna be fucking fun. Alright, so now that I got one of them running, that's more motivation to get another one running. It's mainly that one, but that one is just complete harness. For those who don't know, that's what's taking me so long with this one. I'm literally redoing every goddamn thing on that bike. So yeah, this one I just bolted straight in yesterday. I got it started yesterday. I just didn't have any gas in the tank, and I didn't put the exhaust on because I'm having an issue with the exhaust. So I mean, it is what it is, but I wanted to see it actually running on its own power versus with brake clean. So yeah, it's running perfectly fine. I was just doing a little tuning, but I ain't gonna do much tuning on this carburetor because a part of me still wants to actually give out this FCR28 a try on here, because I also have to see how my placement is gonna be, because of if I actually do get a 35, that shit is tall. Them FCRs are actually tall fucking carburetors. But yeah, I gotta test try it on this bike to see, you know, fitment and shit, and then figure out how I'm gonna end up routing, whatever. But if I can get this one running today with that engine, that's the 150 that came off of this bike. So if I can get this bike running today, I can actually ride it to work tomorrow, which actually work perfectly fine for me, because then that means I can actually put the daily down for however long that one needs to go down. But yeah, man, I got this one fucking going. Motivation. It's the first of the year. No, it's the beginning of the year. It's the second day. It's the beginning of the year though now, and I'm already making moves. So hey, it's looking good for me. I'm not seeing nothing but up from here. Alright, I gotta get that little bolt, but yeah. The exhaust smell good. The exhaust smell good. And on today's episode of What the Fuck Did He Do? I got that one on. The bottom one's on. Now, those don't line up. That one didn't line up originally. As you can see, I cut it right there up top. But yeah, that one didn't line up. So the bracket has to go down, or I have to drill new holes for it. And the exhaust, the KP Mini exhaust almost fits. It almost. But it has to get bent somewhere out here for the bolts, and so it can actually go into the head itself. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I would have to take it somewhere, obviously, to do it, but yeah, it's just pissing exhaust from the flange, well, the head. But I mean, I got it straightened out, you know. It bolted up. Still need a little modification though. Alright, I've done a couple things. I got the FCR on here, which only thing I had to actually do to get it to fit was I had to put the boot on the carb first and then put the boot onto the intake, just so I could push it and screw it on at the same time. So the FCR is on here with the push-pull throttle. This is the Motion Pro Rev 3. The variable rate throttle. I got the brace on. Well, I forgot. But Only thing I have to do is I have to actually cut this off so I can put a bolt with a washer to cover the whole damn thing. But yeah, it just doesn't line up perfectly. Now what I could do is I could probably cut it off and get it like welded, well, extended and welded at the right angle. But see the way my time is set up right now, I don't have the time for that. Now, actually, when I take it to get the exhaust done, I could ask the person that's gonna do that, would they be able to do this for me too at the same time? Maybe they'll be able to do that, I don't know. But right now, it's still chooching. Yeah, it's just chooching like a motherfucker out the head. I put the stock 150 donut in there. That fit. I got a 125 donut in there as well, which that one didn't fit, but I got it behind it. Yeah, the FCR, the throttle. What else did I do? Oh, the fender eliminator. So yeah, I got that on there now. Yeah, I got that on there. I'm gonna just have to figure out where I'm gonna end up putting this at on this bike, but it's most likely gonna be on this side because it just naturally flows better on this side. I mean, shit, the idle on this one is way better than on the PE. Way better. Alright, I'm gonna take it for a little ride real quick, just to see how it feels with the FCR versus the PE. I'm still gonna stay on the speed limit mode, which for this CDI is 0. So I'm gonna stay on that. That's 6,000. Stay like that, and yeah, see how it feels now. But oh yeah, one more thing I gotta do is I really gotta get this figured out because I just don't like that kink right there. I don't like that kink. So yeah, if I can shorten this, get it at a more straight angle, I'll be straight there. And then it's just a matter of my exhaust, which I'm just waiting for my new tip to come in. So yeah, yeah, let me take it for a test ride, see how it feels now. I should probably take these off before I fucking you know, hurt myself with them. So I'm kind of hoping it shows on camera, but it may not. Where did I just see it at? There we go. So this one, the Vader is which runs Grom wheels. It's a 2x fucking sticker. There we go. 2x75 up front, and then a 3.5 in the rear. So yeah, like I said, the Groms is 2.75, 2 3/4, and the 3.5, whereas the KP is a 2.5 and a 3.5. So I'm wondering, I'm wondering what the spacer difference is on these compared to these. Which, in that case, I might actually be able to just put Grom forks like directly on. Like, I don't know. I might have to try my speed spacers on that. I didn't take the hub off yet, so I didn't do anything as far as the rear goes. Only thing I did was carburetor. I got the FCR on there. I've been test riding it. Right now, let me just show you better, I can tell you. Change that. Let me get that out the way. You heard how it bogged out, right? So when I'm riding about half, 3/4 to full throttle, I need to do some tuning there. Low RPM, it's fine. Like a quarter throttle, I could like roll through it. Yeah, got to tune the carburetor. Got these on, it is holding up fine. Like I said, it's just a matter of that it has to get like cut, or it has to get like completely cut and just removed type shit. But yeah, there's that. What else was it? The donut is in. I got the fender eliminator on. Yeah, this one's actually running. Can't even fucking tell because of the sound of this one, but this one's on. I know my fucking neighbors hate me. Like even at 6,000, that's full throttle. So yeah, I still got some work to do to this one. If I want to ride out with the FCR 28 on here, which a part of me really doesn't. I want to just buy the 35 for this bike and call it a day. I'm really thinking about putting the PE back on here. That was just to verify that it fit. Cool, the throttle works. I can run a Motion Pro on this bike too as well. But yeah, the main thing was making sure it fit so I can order a 35 for this bike. And then I'll tune that one for this bike. But I don't really feel like tuning this one for the 300 just so I can retune it for the 190. So, however it's tuned right now, it's gonna stay. It's gonna stay. I might just throw the the PE back on day 5. Got the 428 17 tooth on the front. Now, as you can see, it's a close one. It's kind of close. As far as the 18 tooth, I don't think that's gonna happen. Mind you, this is still the stock chain. One bigger in the front. This is how the back is looking as far as chain alignment. And I do have enough slack. Actually, I might be able to pull that back some more. Yeah, there's that. My idle screw for the FCR is actually right here, at least for now. I got a shorter one that I actually do want to mount right here, but that's a 7. That screw, that bolt right there is a 7. I don't have a 7 in this garage, so I went right here because that's an 8. So yeah, there's that. What else was it? I'm about to take it out for a test ride with the 17 tooth on. Shit, what else was there? Actually, no. That's it. I just came over here and just did that. Oh, actually, let me put it down. All right. And put it down so y'all can see how it look. Okay. So here's how we looking. That one just barely lines up. It just barely lines up. Honestly, I can actually probably shave the hole. I wouldn't even have to cut it completely off, just shave the hole. And then it should be able to actually get the bolt through. Yeah, the FCR is on. Fender eliminator. Don't mind the fact that my plate is bent. I actually wanted it to go under, but yeah, I'm gonna have to flip this the right way. So yeah, I'm gonna flip that the right way and have it coming out. But yeah, the plate got bent from actually riding. That happened on the tire. Yeah, the sprocket, I got that on there. Oh yeah, the clutch. I gotta actually A part of me is thinking about bringing this down because I'm actually using the fin blade. Well, whatever the stanchion is that goes in between, because there's actually like holes that, you know, so they can breathe. Right? Yeah, I see those. But anyway, yeah, I'm thinking about going down one more, and if anything, just drilling a hole through here and here. And actually, I don't know if I can because of I gotta see. Whatever, I'll figure that out. But I don't like this kink, so I'm gonna definitely lower that. But yeah, I'm about to take it for a test ride on the 17 tooth, see what it do. One thing about this carb is because it has the accelerator pump, I just okay. I'm gonna let this warm up. Yeah, I'm gonna let it warm up. Okay. Gonna do a quick walk around of it now that I got all the plastics back on the bike. So it's actually a complete bike again. Only thing I actually have to do, at least for comfort, is rear sets. But I definitely got to get the exhaust taken care of because it's just spitting out of the head. That's really where you're hearing the exhaust from, not even the exhaust itself. This side, it's almost complete. Now the only thing I didn't put on, which I'm actually kind of glad it's set up like this, because I was able to just take it off. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna have to cut, because that's gonna stick out. Now when I get the FCR 35, it's actually gonna stick out more. So I'm gonna wait until I get that carburetor before I do any type of cutting, because as of right now, this has to get cut right in this area because the carb is hitting it, so it's not pushed all the way back and it can't be mounted, which is fine. And then right here, obviously, along with this piece, which is supposed to actually be right there. So if anything, is looking like if I cut maybe like along here, it should be able to fit back there. And then it's gonna be a matter of cutting this, maybe like right here. I think that's where I actually have to cut it. So yeah, it'll just be, I can't really explain it without actually doing it, but yeah, so that's on. This is the left side. So the 150, yeah, I blacked that out because I got something coming in. So yeah, it's gonna end up saying 300 double R or 300R. I don't know yet. I got 300R stickers and I got 600 double R stickers coming in, so I can either cut the double R or whatever. But yeah, KP Mini, and then it's gonna say 300R or double R. But yeah, this is how it's looking whole. Look what I rode to work today. Yeah. Yeah, look what I rode to work today. She did kind of okay. Admittedly, that 28 gotta go. That PE 28 gotta go. About to order a car. There was something else. It was something else. I remember it, but yeah, rode it to work today. Waiting on my exhaust tip so I can actually get the muffler fitted. And then yeah, I think I'll be good. All right, fellas. So I'm gonna tell you why you do shakedowns. Because I lost the bolt. This is why you do shakedowns. So now I have to actually make sure that that bottom one is in tight, because I don't have the top one in. Yay. Consistent with it. Consistency is the motherfucking key, bitch. Okay. Probably gonna have to choke this. So, choke. Yeah, I gotta hold the choke for a little bit. Mind you, this is a cold start. I don't even know what temperature it is right now outside, but this is a cold start with the 300. So this so far has been the only one I've had to actually choke. All my other bikes, no choke. All right, I just gotta raise the idle. Yeah, she started. So basically the whole goal for this build is to make it look as OEM as possible, right? Now there's a couple things that I'm actually trying to figure out that is gonna give it that little bit of an OEM plus look to it. Now with that being said, I'm not gonna discuss too much, only because there are certain things that I actually have to like really figure out. Like there's me and a couple guys that are actually doing some R&D on like these bikes. Well, not even just the bikes, but the engine. So I got the 5-speed ZS175FMN, and then there's also the 6-speed counterbalance engine, which has all the extra stuff up front. So they got that one. I got the 5-speed, and yeah, we're actually in the middle of discussing exhaust and fucking shit like that right now. But yeah, yeah, R&D is going into this one too, but maybe I should have got the black, but you know what? I ain't even mad at it. I ain't even mad at it. It do hang kind of low, so the only thing I'm gonna have to do is the ground's wet. I got to get a bracket to go from right there to go right up there, and then yeah, that'll have that completely solidly mounted. But I mean, it's solidly mounted. It ain't really going nowhere. I like it, Picasso. Only thing is, it's actually gonna, at least how this current exhaust is, it's gonna melt in. It's gonna melt in. So yeah, but I mean, all right, so I'm looking at it right now. It is kind of low. So if I'm actually gonna want to lower the bike, which I'm actually looking into, yeah, that's gonna be interesting with that. It's definitely gonna get scraped up. Definitely gonna get scraped up. But I mean, for what it's worth, I forgot what I paid for it. It almost mounts perfectly up, almost. Because of the type of metal that it is, it's kind of malleable, so you can actually kind of bend it how you need it to bend. You don't have to really cut anything, no tools necessary to make it fit. But like I said, on the other side, that one, the two holes kind of line up almost perfectly. But this one, yeah, I just need to go from right there to up top to that hole. So yeah, it's only mounted by the one on this side. I do that, and then yeah, it should be good. But it actually does feel sturdy. It does feel sturdy right now anyway. But yeah, no, looks good. Definitely looks good. I got the key with me. Yes, I do. Hey, don't mind that, okay? Don't mind that. Look at that. So that's two things that's not stock. That one I still gotta file it down so I can get that bolt in. And then yeah, that'll be good. But 300, y'all. Not the correct carburetor size. That's a P28. Says it right there. P28. But yeah, no, that's not the one I'm actually gonna continue to run. That's just the one I'm using right now, because I need to put my daily down. So yeah, to put my daily down, I need to switch bikes, and this was the closest one I had to running, close to, you know, complete. So yeah, I got a carburetor on the way for it anyway. Not worried about that. Like I said, that's gonna melt in. I ain't even worried about that. Hey, look, look, look. It's actually bending. Yeah, let that do what it's gonna do. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go back inside. It's about to actually rain. And it's supposed to snow tomorrow.